Hi guys, I just wanted to do this video. I'm sorry that I look like crap right now, but I just wanted to do a video on my spasmodic dysphonia. I wanted to tell you my story, and hopefully this helps some people who have the same condition that I do. I have spasmodic dysphonia, and I was diagnosed when I was 16 years old. I have had it since I was 10. It took the doctor 6 years to diagnose me. Within those 6 years, I was basically told that I was crazy. The doctors told my parents that I was making this up and that it was a psychological condition. And so for those 6 years, I had a speech therapist that would come to my school, and she would help me with techniques, but I feel like she was just doing that because my parents wanted her to, but I mean, she didn't seem like she was too engaged because she didn't even seem like she knew about spasmodic dysphonia. Now, right now, it sounds like it's pretty good. My voice actually sounds pretty normal. But the thing is, it's a lot better whenever I am relaxed. And right now, I'm just sitting in my living room by myself. There's no one else home besides my 2 kids. So, because I'm relaxed, my voice isn't that bad. Now, tomorrow morning, I have an interview, and I know the stress of that will get to me, and I will probably have very bad voice too. Oh, and I've also noticed that my voice gets a lot worse in the mornings. I don't know if that happens to anyone else with spasmodic dysphonia, but it definitely gets a lot worse in the mornings, or if I'm having a very stressful day, or if something happens that I have to speak in front of people. Sometimes I work at a bank, and sometimes if I have to speak to someone that I don't really know what I'm talking about, like because I just started this job, if I have to speak to someone that I get nervous in front of, I notice that it gets a lot worse. And like I've been on a couple of job interviews now, and it definitely gets a lot worse for those. And I remember when I was in high school, it would get very, very bad. Even in college, if I had to do a speech in front of the class, it was awful. And I just remember being tormented and teased by kids because I didn't know that this voice condition, no one knew what it was. I didn't get diagnosed, like I said, for 6 years. So I was constantly tormented and teased, and basically people were just calling me crazy. And I mean, they thought that I had a stutter, but I know people with this voice condition would probably understand that they thought that I had a stutter because sometimes if you can't get your words out, you'll repeat yourself just because you can't get the words out. So you have to keep repeating and repeating until you can get the words out. I've also noticed that when I do have the vocal spasms, my whole face, like my eyebrows especially, will go crazy. I think that's because I'm forcing it out. I'm trying so hard to get my words out, and I just can't get them out. I did get Botox injections for about 8 to 9 years. I stopped getting the Botox injections simply because I got pregnant with my first child, and they don't know the side effects of that, so they told me that I should not get it while I was pregnant. Then I was nursing, and they also don't know the side effects of that, so I still couldn't get the Botox injections. Then I got pregnant with my second son, and I obviously couldn't get them again, and now I am nursing him as well, so I can't get them right now either. But I honestly don't think that I'm going to get them anymore because I've come to the realization that this is me. The Botox injections really don't help me either, so I mean, there's no sense in really getting them because they are painful. You do get one shot in this side of your neck, one shot in this side of your neck, in each vocal cord. It's very traumatic for me. I don't like it, and it's painful. So I'd just rather not get them, and I'd rather just deal with it. Because, like I said, I'm different, and I've come to the conclusion. I mean, it's been 10 years, so I've finally gotten to the point that it just doesn't bother me very much anymore. I mean, sometimes, like when I'm on a job interview or something like that, it makes me more nervous because I notice it more because it gets worse. Or, like, when I'm at work, like I said, I can notice it a little bit more, but I don't want to make this video too long, so I just wanted to tell you guys my experience, and I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can just put comments in the bottom, and I will hopefully explain myself, and hopefully I can help someone. Yeah, and if you do have spasmodic dysphonia and you found anything that helps you, can you please put it in the comments so I can maybe look into it? I don't have a lot of money to spend, so I mean, I'm hoping that it's something that is, like, very cheap, if possible, or something that the insurance company will pay. But, okay, thank you guys for your time, and thank you for listening to my story, and I hope this teaches you a little bit about spasmodic dysphonia and teaches you a little bit more about me. Okay, thank you, bye-bye.